Can you survive a plane crash? Well, the odds are certainly low. There are really few examples in the history of aviation of people who had survived after falling. Your chances are worse if, for example, your plane crashes in an isolated region, miles away from any source of food, water, or medical assistance. This is why Julian Koepke's story is so extraordinary. In December 1972, at the age of 17, Julian was traveling on Lanza Flight 508 with her mother, a renowned German ornithologist, flying over the Amazon rainforest. When struck by lightning during a thunderstorm, the aircraft lost altitude and crashed into dense jungle trees. Julian survived a 3,000-meter fall tied to her chair by the seatbelt. She woke up injured, with a broken collarbone, gashes on the left leg and right arm, and her right eye swollen shut. Surrounded only by corpses and the remains of the burning fuselage, she began to look for her mother, who was traveling in the seat next to her, but could not find her. Julian would be the only survivor of that flight. Her father was a biologist, and her family had spent a lot of time in the jungle, so she had learned many survival techniques and knew the environment well. This was very helpful. After collecting some sweat at the scene of the accident and unable to find any more survivors, she began to walk along the bank of a river. She hoped that, walking downstream, she would find some settlement. 10 days later, and almost exhausted from hunger and thirst, she came across a fisherman's cabin. Outside, she found a boat, from which she extracted gasoline to put on his wounds, killing the maggots that had accumulated. Then she spent the night in the shelter. The next day, she was found by fishermen, who took her to their village. Days later, after recovering and having reunited with her father, Julian assisted exploration groups in the search tasks. His mother's body was found in January 1972. Julian decided that this experience would not take her away from the jungle. She currently follows the path of her parents, being a renowned biologist who worked in the same jungle where she once escaped death.